Good timing. I'm starting to get where I can figure out the timing of the YouTube videos. Hello, beautiful people. That's what YouTube people do, right? Hello, beautiful people. If you're looking at the replay of this, you should already know, you probably already know, to go to denverguitarorchestra.com and get our resources today to play the tunes. Today is Friday, so we are going to just knock them out real quick, and then we are going off on our weekend. So first, I'm going to go post this link over on the guitar page, because otherwise they won't know to come over here and join us. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to make beautiful music, or we're going to make terrible music, one of the two. And link to join Monday through Friday. Edit this. Oh, I left last night's link up. Last night was brutal. Brutal. Let's go to link to join. Highlight, backspace, Control V, link, enter. Oops, didn't do it. Didn't do it. Why not? Link, enter, edit, settings, open, update. And that should get us. Should get everybody in here. Vic is here. Vic learned a lot last night. I learned that. What did I learn last night? I don't know what I learned last night. I learned that I can do better. How about that? Felt like I played horrible last night. And it really, it's, you have those nights, right? We have those days in music, period, where you're just like, I don't think I should ever even touch this instrument anymore. We'll appear shortly before class. Hit reload, exclamation point. I'm glad you learned a lot, Vic. That's, that makes me happy. It really does. Sometimes I walk out of class and I'm like, I don't think I did a good job. And I do very much care about making it as easy for you guys to get your guitar at whatever level that you can get it at. And when I feel like, gosh, I just wasn't able to deliver on the goods, sometimes I walk out and I'm like, but hopefully most days, it's fine. So let me do this. Thursday, August 27. I'm posting last night's link over on our archive page. I should probably bury it, right? Just felt rushed the whole day yesterday. Felt weird, but I'm very excited about the stuff we've been playing today, and so hopefully that enjoy and enthusiasm will carry over into a lovely concert here for you guys. All right, whoops, that should be green. Dink, and then update. All right, so theoretically, I should be able to look at this page now. And we will be lovely. View page. Yep, looks good. All right, so we're all caught up with there. And I close that. Pauline is here. Arlo is here. Somebody else is here. Good to see all you guys. Today, guys, I got to go kind of quick today. So we're going to start exactly at 3:05. We're going to play our 4 songs, and then we're going to eject because I have to rush from here over to the studio. And as far as I can tell, it's starting to rain out there. And so what happens in Denver when we get a sprinkle, the entire place shuts down. And so I am a tiny bit concerned that I got to get over to the shop immediately upon finishing here. And who knows whether it's going to go well or not. But yeah, because Vic is up in Eugene and she's like, rain? When is it not raining? In Denver, we say, oh, we like the rain. And then it rains for 10 minutes. We're like, is this ever going to stop? And honestly, Coloradans, you would think, would be pretty good at driving in inclement weather because it does snow here. Yeah, but no, we are not. We are horrible at it. I think everybody thinks, well, I'm from Colorado. I know how to drive in the snow. And then they run in their car off the road. I think our biggest problem is everybody has 4-wheel drive here, which means you can go quite quickly across ice. You just can't stop. And so it's been the long running thing. If you want to know what four-wheel drives are good for. They're really good at putting you in the median. That's what they're really, really good at. So, yeah. What else did I take? So we had a busy week, I think, and hopefully all you guys are kind of getting settled in and knowing sort of what's going on. I'm not always 1,000% clear by the end of the day with guitar. So as always, we have 4 levels, right? Introduction, which is completely free, and the uh, one chord songs that it's designed to get you reading tablature, to get you the important building blocks for everything else we do. I do think level 1 has everything that's valuable in ukulele, or God, in guitar, except for switching chords. That's not in level 1, and playing arpeggios is not in level 1. Other than that, every single thing that you're going to need as a guitar player is in those early songs. Level 2 is where we go into the chord pairings, so it's chord and the main chord and its buddy are hang out in those. And we do start talking about arpeggios. We do start digging into tough acts in there. And then level 3 is public domain songs, but they're good and they've got all of the stuff in there. And so hopefully that's making sense to you. Level 4 is the real music that everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to play Hotel California. Everybody wants to play Hallelujah. Everybody wants to play Edelweiss. Everybody wants to play Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. That's the good stuff, right? But by the time you get to level 4, you've already built your entire toolbox in levels 1, 2, and 3. And so level 4 is that level where songs are no longer free, right? And so I do charge $10 for those songs there. But here's the nice part. If you're handling melody and you want to play Moon River, you absolutely have that line on that sheet music. You can just say, hey, Gary, I want to play Moon River, and I can't play everything in it yet, but I can sure play the melody. I can't play everything in it yet, but I want to see what those chords are all about. All that stuff is available for you. So just make sure that's kind of in your head as to what we're doing here. What I care about for you is, hey, we build our toolbox with levels 1, 2, and 3, and then we find out, hey, what's meaningful to you as a musician at that point? Do you want to play more classical? Do you want to play more flamenco? Do you want to play electric guitar? Do you want to play rock and roll? Do you like folk music? Do you like popular music played well? Do you so once you get you through level 3, then it becomes more of a discussion about what you want to do. I want to do songs in level 4. That's what I want to do. They're very hard. You can tell as I am teaching them that I am at the outer limits of my playing ability. And so level 4 is as much about me as it is about you. And I love, I'm looking down the list of level 4 songs. I love Girl from Ipanema. It is pretty hard to play, right? And I know that it's written right. I know that it can be done, but just that's what I work on. So today it's 3:06. I got to get us through this. I want to play them in reverse order. So I want to play YMCA, and then we're going to go play. We're going to wrap up tonight with Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So let's grab YMCA if you got it. Let's knock that out real quick, and then if you don't have it, that's perfectly fine. You can sit and watch me swipe my way through it. We spent last night working on it pretty heavy, and I'm happy with the arrangement, and I think it should. We're going to play it for a couple more weeks, I think, and so we will be doing. By the way, the lighting is changing dramatically as Donna is raising it. That's fine. She's raising. We bought these new blinds, and they're real fancy. These fancy little little things on them, and so we want to use them, right? So, all right, YMCA. I look way better with some natural lighting on me. Maybe I should open them all the time. I look way better is a relative term. Let's play YMCA. If you have it, if you don't have it, that's fine. You can play through the melody line. You can play through the chords, whatever you are comfy with. I'm going to play the tough acts as best I can. Remember, we go down through measure 8, come back, we go play all the way down through 18. We go back to 10, and then we wrap up at the end. And then we'd wrap up by skipping 17 and 18 and playing to the end. Okay, so I want to put my thing on scrolling view, 2-page scrolling, and we should be able to go. Now I have to reach down and scroll between measures 16 and 19. So there may be a moment where nothing's happening. Okay. From the top, nice and slow. We're only going to first shot, best shot. This is it today, right? We're going to play through it one time. That's it. And so that's what concert's about. On Fridays, we have our concert. That means we get one shot at getting it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Zips right on by, doesn't it, when you're working on that? So that's 2 verses. There are a total of 6 verses. So it's one of those songs where you could really, if you decided, yep, I love this song, you could really spend quite a bit of time on that and turn it into something kind of fun. It does seem to me to be a bit too many verses, but that's how many there are on there. I'd say hopefully if you're playing melody, that the melody's coming out just like it is. Okay, I mean, like dun dun da 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 dum. It's really quite fun. The chords are not brutal. The chords are really actually pretty doable. So if you're a singer, you could probably pull that off as well. It's the tough axes, as always, at this level when we're playing this kind of stuff, pretty challenging. Okay, now let's go next to. And guys, I am rushing today, and I do know that, and I apologize, but I got to get us out of here today. It is absolutely raining outside right now. Let's go to what's the next song we're working on? Level 3 was what are we working on? I'm drawing a blank. We're working on Trumpet Voluntary. That's why I'm drawing a blank. It's not our usual. So Trumpet Voluntary is the next song up. Again, I think this song is lovely. Most people are like, that's kind of old-fashioned, Gary, but I love it, and I think it's a really, really nice tune. And it's mostly here to make sure that you're feeling comfy with your repeats and reading how to read repeats. Okay, so again, we'll play down through measure 16, come back, play 1 through 8, jump to 17, 17 to the end, and then come back and play 1 through 8 one more time. So we play measure 8, 1 through 8 3 times, and then the rest of the stuff gets played once. Okay? From the top, again, chords, melody, tough acts, whatever you're comfy with, that's where you want to be. Okay? It's Friday. Don't push yourself too hard. Push yourself a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top. What I just did was play the entire thing with my thumb. Probably not the smartest choice, right? It was a lot of the same. And so probably when you got a song that keeps coming back to the top, maybe the first time thumb it, the second time plug it, the third time thumb it, or something, right? So just to break it up a tiny bit, it gets where it feels like, haven't we done this before? And my thumb's like, I'm pretty sure we've done this before. Again, a nice stately piece. I think with that one, you're really trying just to get, well, you're trying to get the repeats right, but you're also trying to get sort of a dignified tone out of your guitar. And I like it. I think it's fun. All right, next up, The More We Get Together. Let's go to get our D chord and our A chord on. Nope, that's Mary Had a Little M. That's not what we're doing. Where's More We Get Together? Under T. That's right, there it is. I saw M hit it. Mary Had a Little M. I'm like, that's not right. G chord and D chord is what we're going to be working on. let's get this set up on my thing. And I apologize, I'm using my computer as my sheet music holder because I forgot it at the studio, my good one at the studio. All right, let's do this. Let's go through, let's play it one time through with chords and singing. Let's play it the second time through with just melody. And then the third time through, I will grab Tough Axe and I will play it all the way to the end. You will choose each time whether you're in or not, right? So if you're in with chords, play with chords. If you're in with melody, you're in, play with that. If you get to Tough Axe and you're like, no, I'm not doing that, then play either melody or chords, right? Just remember with 16, the first and second time through, we'll play into 16. The last time through, we skip 16. Okay, so first time chords, second time melody, third time Tough Axe. 1, 2. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Again, go. Tough Axe. I'm sorry, and go. Three different ways, same piece of music. Okay. And all of those have their value and their benefits. If you have a friend who has a guitar or any other instrument, honestly, they play chords, you play the melody. So there's technically a fourth way that we could go in there. And then even a fifth way, if you're taking chords and you start doing an arpeggio pattern instead of it just straight strumming. So you got a lot of different ways you could pull something like this off. And, obviously my goal for you is always get you to Tough Axe and just to get you to fingerstyle, because I think if you're there, then you can play all the really good stuff. And in the meantime, level yourself up, right? Get your chords in shape. You got to get G and D chord. Arlo's been playing. He's sitting right here. He's been playing a long time. And I guarantee you 100% of the time, there's never been a day when he picked up his guitar and didn't have to play a G chord and a D chord. So, get that solid. Playing melody, again, that allows you to be the lead guitarist. And the more you practice melody, the more and the smoother and the easier it's going to be for you. I think that's something you really want to be digging into. And then obviously arpeggio playing makes your chords sound so much smarter than if you're just strumming them. And that's what fingerstylists do, is we do this. So because if you're a flat picker, you can only pick one note at a time. Now those guys get really good and they can pick a whole lot of one notes at a time. But with us, we play with all four fingers, and that's where that arpeggio playing can really decorate and turn your melody playing into something special. And then of course Tough Axe, where we combine all that stuff into one. That's the high level. All right, ready? This is our wrap-up song for the week. Very exciting. Row, row, row your boat. Greatest song in book 1. Remember, you're going to be this chord, and you also have up here on 10. There's also that D hanging out up there. So we're going to use parts of that D chord and parts of this D chord. Okay. First thing we'll do, let's go through and play it just one time through with just the D chord. I want you to choose either row, row, row your boat, or row, row, row your boat, or row, row, row your boat. So I'm going to do that because there's 6 beats per measure, but there's really only 2, right? So it's row, row, row 2, 3, row 2, 3, row your boat gently down the stream. But it's really row, row, row your boat. So 6 and 2 are both legitimate approaches to this. Find your D chord, decide what you want to do, one time through, best shot, sing like the Dickens, okay? If you're sitting at your house by yourself, sing extra loud, okay? If there's somebody there, you may not want to sing. Hum. 1, 1, 2. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Let's do one more at a time. Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Added a little show business there at the end. Measure 7 doubled the distance that we had to go, right? So just, you can do that whenever you're slowing a song down. If you know, hey, I got 1 chord measure here at the end, I'm singing, I'm going to double time it. Life is but a dream. It just creates a little show business ending to that. Okay. Kind of a different way to wrap it up. Okay. So there's your D chords. Let's play the melody. Okay. Remember, you're going to be 3s and 2s. You got a 5 in this one. Pinky's going to grab that 5. You also have 10s, so come down, grab one finger, grab both 10s. Okay, that's what you're going to be doing when you get into measure 5. You got to be ready for it. Okay, from the top, let's just one time through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2. Not 3. 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 1, 2. Let's do it one more time. I think I can do better. You probably killed it. From the top. 1, 2. When you have one long note like at the end, little vibrato always sounds pretty, right? Just take that finger, don't lift it up, but just wiggle it back and forth a little bit. Get a tiny bit of waver in that sound. It just sounds nice, okay? If you're a violin player, that's you make your living doing that, right? But when guitar, when you have a nice long note, you can do that. Get a little bit of a quaver out of it. It's going to sound pretty. All right, ready? This is the weekly wrap up. This is it. This is your moment. Row, row, row your boat. Tough uke, tough axe, and we're going to do it. Let's do it 2 times through. Okay, we'll go down through measure 8, go back, play it all the way back through, skip measure 8 on the second time, and do it measure 9 to wrap it up. Nice and slow. I would like you to play it in whatever manner you think it's going to sound great. Okay. The ultimate row, row, row your boat concert, fingerstyle guitar concert wrap up. This is our grand finale. Here we go. 1, 2. Last time. There we go. I assure you, if you're playing that tough axe, you are ready for levels 2 and 3, right? If you're not quite there yet, play the melody, play the chords. Both of those are going to be super important. Evelyn says, have a wonderful weekend and get some rest. Really appreciate your lessons. I know, I look a little bit like I got beat up this week. This was our first week of 5-a-days, and it was a bit more than I thought it was going to be. So I will get some rest this weekend, write out some new sheet music, get it out to you guys. Thank you for being here. It's really fun to see all of you guys every day. I look forward to this like you can't believe. So I will see all of you next week. Arlo, glad you made it in. Hopefully, I know you've been going through a bunch of stuff, and I'm really delighted that you're going to keep fighting it. And Pauline, good to see you as well. And anybody else hanging out up here? My widget's on this side. I think your widget's over here. Nancy sneaks in. And so hopefully you're learning a tiny bit about how to play guitar. And we're going to just keep at it until I can play guitar. Okay. So have a wonderful weekend. Be good. Do good. Wait, be safe. I'm going to learn my little exit. Do good. Be safe. Do good. Practice. Keep showing up. Make sure you're subscribed, and send me an email once in a while. Have a great day, you guys. Thank you for being here. See you in a couple of weeks. Okay, Arlo, keep living your life, dude. You're amazing. Have a great weekend, you guys. I will see you on Monday. I'll be more organized by Monday, I hope. Have a good one.